What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel to another video. It's been a minute since I posted anything on the channel. Apologize for the hiatus. Just getting back into the swing of things. I wanted to make a video breaking down my Geissele 12.5 Super Duty setup. I'm sorry about the audio, by the way. I've got my mic on, but I don't know how much. It's been super windy today. It's been kind of a pain. I've been trying to film and train, and it's just miserable. My targets are getting blown over like every 2 minutes. Anyway, back into it. Long story short, this rifle is incredible. I've always wanted a Geissele rifle. I am not disappointed at all. I mean, Geissele, they live up to the hype. They live up to the hype. Let's just put it that way. I'll just kind of break it down, tip to butt style, like every YouTuber does. I don't want to get too analytical, too technical, like some other people on the internet that just make up words. I've got a couple of different cans I've been running on this guy. The latest one right here, this is the Cat Dirty Dave. It is a 30 caliber can. This can is actually optimized for a 13-inch SIG spear chambered in 308. So it's the restricted development model. It's a contract can. I think they had an overrun, contract overrun. Silencer Shop and a bunch of other retailers got some. And I snagged this thing on a crazy sale from Silencer Shop. Right around the new year, they were running I think it was like 50% off sale or something crazy on this can. I snagged it for, I think, just over 600 bucks with tax. Obviously, the tax hadn't been applied from, it was like right around New Year's time. So January 1st is when $0 tax stamp came into effect. So for 600 bones, dude, I got a 3D printed low back pressure. This thing is incredible. I'm going to throw some B-roll in as I kind of talk over this video. The ejection pattern on this can was insane. It was ejecting at like 4 or 5 o'clock. Really, really good. It gets zero gas to the face. I obviously wear ears no matter what, whenever I'm shooting, and it's very pleasant. I didn't really pop an ear off to see how it would sound. Obviously, I don't think it's going to be the quietest can out there. It's a 30 caliber can, not necessarily optimized for 5.56. I'm hoping to expand my collection obviously one day. It's kind of my thought process with this can was, obviously I'm going to get something chambered in 308, 6.5, something like that in the near future. It is a little bit heavier. That's the one thing with the RDM version, is that they did print this silencer with a more Inconel material on the inside. It's a little bit heavy, but it's honestly negligible. I don't really notice it compared to other cans out there. I've also got Polonium K. When I have both of these on this gun, as you can see here with the mount, this is the Reardon Atlas Gen 1. So it's poking out a little bit farther, and I've got the DDC zilch on this one, which gets it really, really close to that handguard. Obviously the Polonium K is going to be shorter, but when it comes to weight, it's really not that noticeable. So, and if it's really that noticeable to you, hit the gym, like who cares? Just don't whine about it. Working our way back, I've got some Magpul Embus flip up sights. I'm running them backwards like an absolute dork because I've got my Unity Axon right here, and I didn't want to run my backups like really close to my Optic mount, so I just have them flipped, and I've got them here just like as a last resort if I need it and my Optic goes down or something. Unity Axon, just push it for momentary and then click it on for constant. The Surefire dual fuel turbo, it's got the KF1 DFT head. This thing's amazing. I absolutely love this light. I'm very, very pleased with it. So I'm running the hot button as well on here with the Axon. Kind of help with cable management. I've got a little forward controls cable management panel. It's in that kind of FDE, kind of clear ano. Looks pretty cool. It keeps my cable really, really organized. Obviously, I'm not running a laser or anything like that. I don't have night vision. I've only got one cable to worry about, and that's just the cable from, the switch to the light. So, but it really keeps it tucked down under there. I really like how flush that sits, and it's not really egregious and ugly looking. I guess I could just go Magwell. I'm running the Driven Arms Co. Their Magwell. I'm not sure the technical model for it, but it's just their Magwell and FDE. Really, really like the look of this thing. It's got just a single screw that goes through and tensions it onto your lower receiver. I guess working our way back to Driven Arms Co. grip. This is the Shadow crossover grip in their sawtooth pattern. I'm a sucker for really, really textured grips. Like I like stippling. I have my handgun stippled, my Glock 19, it's stippled. It gets really hot in Arizona in the summers, sweat a lot. I just want something that's really like just not going to slip in my hands. I just feel like this locks in. It just feels like it's just really, really comfortable. I love the angle of the grip. It feels like it just fits my hand perfectly. And I've got relatively largish hands, above average, I'd say. And yeah, it just fits really, really nice. Obviously, Geissele Super Duty lower. Now this is a Blemula. It is a blem I bought from Primary Arms around Black Friday. Honestly, the blem is super minimal. Like I honestly had to like really look closely to find it. It's just with the anodizing, like there's a little like Looks like something brushed up against it. I'll take it. I got it for a steal. I think I got it for like $100. So I mean, I just had to buy the lower parts kit, which I've obviously bought Geissele lower parts kit. I just got the regular Geissele SSA trigger in here. That was also a blem, I believe. The tiniest bit of take up, and then you just like, it just breaks like glass. Love this trigger a lot, and the fact that I got it for like $120, absolute steal. The upper, nothing crazy here. It's just a factory Geissele 12.5 Super Duty upper. So obviously it's got the tab. I'm not gonna go over all the specifications. There's millions of videos out there. I haven't cleaned this gun yet. I probably fired like 500, 600 rounds through it so far. Obviously working with the low back pressure can, that helps a lot with, you know, all that carbon buildup and whatnot. But so far it's been I just kind of put some lube in there and you're good to go. The one thing I did swap out on the upper receiver was the dust cover. I put a FCD double dimple dust cover on there, and I was expecting it to not match this perfectly, but it matches this upper. Like it looks factory. It looks like the exact shade of DDC that they, you know, the anodizing came out from the factory. Just complements this whole upper, puts it together. Because having the black dust cover on there is pretty ugly in my opinion. Again, I'm kind of autistic and I really like FDE, and I think this just makes it look that much better. Optic system, again, I've just got the other set of my Embus flip ups on the back. Red dot is a Romeo 4XT Pro, super clean glass, like there's really no tint to it. I watched a bunch of videos that Hop put out on the SIG, just the regular 4T and the 4XT Pro, all the different models, and really liked what this was offering, especially at the price. People call it a T2 killer for a reason. I've never personally owned a T2, but the fact that it's got all those reticle options, the night vision performance is great. Again, I don't know night vision, but I watched Hop's video where he explained the night vision performance on this optic's really, really great. I'm running that on an Arisaka 226 riser mount. This mount is really cool. I really wanted to stray away from something like the Unity mount. Like that, everybody runs those. So I found this one. I think it's super clean. Arisaka makes some great products. I'm also running the magnifier mount high for my EOTech G33. It's just a force to overcome mount, like all magnifier mounts out there are. But I really just wanted to run something different. Again, I was looking at possibly the Unity flip to center and stumbled across this one, and I thought, you know, I'm already running the Arisaka riser. I think it matches it well. We got an HRF Concepts, the G33 cover. I really like this a lot. I think it's a big upgrade over just the traditional rubber that comes with the G33 or G45. And of course it blocks the turrets, which I was putting my hand on here and then I kind of messed with my turrets a little bit. Other than that, I've got the SBA 4 brace on the back end because this is a pistol. I've also got the Flatline Fiberco brace strap right here, so this kind of makes the brace more rigid. I've definitely noticed a difference, like coming from just the regular stock like Velcro that goes around it. It's definitely not as wobbly. Also on the front here on the rail, I've got a Rail Scales Carve polymer, and I've got like one of their little scales here. I forgot which one it is, but just for some nice, like an index point, and then it gets my finger like perfectly on that Axon switch there to activate that. Almost forgot. I obviously run a Sling as well. That's like the first thing you should probably buy if you buy a new rifle. I wanted to give Adaptive a try, Lucas Botkin's new company, and I am very pleased. This is their carbine sling. That's pretty much it. This isn't a super crazy setup or anything, I don't think. It's just, you know, red dot magnifier. I was debating between, do I go the 11.5 URGI route, or I've always wanted the 12.5. I don't know why. I mean, there's a lot of people online that'll argue, you know, the ballistics of, you know, 12.5 versus 11.5. And yeah, I'm super pleased with this thing. I've actually got another can on the way that I'm actually going to run dedicated on this. It's the regular design Hezekiah 556 UK, and that's going to be even shorter than this can. I'm excited to see what that looks like. I got to shoot it at East Valley Tactical Suppressor Range Day, and I was blown away. Just like chatting with them, just seeing what they're bringing to the market. What their suppressor technology is really dope. I just wanted to run something dedicated on this gun to keep it as short as possible, as quiet as possible, as low back pressure as possible. So while I love the DD right now and the other cans I run on this thing, I think that's going to be a really cool option. So stay tuned for that. I think those are shipping out here soon, so I should have mine if it gets approved quickly in the next couple weeks, months maybe. So I'll make a video on that once it comes out. If you guys want to just suggest or comment any other content you want to see from me, if it's more training content, gear breakdowns. I mean, obviously I don't have a ton of guns. This is, again, my only other rifle. I've got 2 handguns, my Glock. Yeah, I mean, you just want to see more training content, gear breakdowns. I don't know what you guys want to see. Obviously, I have some goals for the channel this year. I want to get out and shoot some matches. I really want to get into some like gas gun matches, 2-gun, USPSA. Just put myself out there, make myself uncomfortable, because I feel like other than going out by myself or with my buddies to train, I don't really seriously, compete. I think that's something I've really missed. Coming from someone, I played sports my whole life. And obviously you get to an age where you just don't play sports anymore. I know it's going to be uncomfortable. I'm going to suck. That's just the reality of it. I'm not going to be great at it, but yeah, just exciting stuff this year. So yeah, comment what you want to see. I appreciate you guys tuning into the video if you made it this far. More content to come. And if you guys want to see anything else on this rifle, training wise, breakdown wise, or any of my other gear or guns, let me know in the comments below. I appreciate you guys. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.